Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from mid-March to mid-April. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Scorpio, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Scorpio, from now until mid-April is the Fool. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Scorpio, has a lot to do with the Fool energy. I feel with the Fool, there is something here about, you know, wanting to have a new beginning, trying to have a new beginning, maybe challenging for you to have a new beginning. Maybe you're afraid of having a new beginning. We're going to talk more about the Fool energy and see why it's here as your challenge. Now, in the recent past, Scorpio, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Magician. So I feel like in the recent past, you didn't want to let something go. Something here that really brought a lot of satisfaction and happiness to you, you didn't want to let it go. You may have tried to manifest your way out of letting this situation go, or maybe someone here in the past still wanted to hold on to this relationship with you in the past. We're going to clarify and get more information on this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Death, and the Emperor. There is something here that is transforming in the present moment. I feel like it is outside of your control. Even though this is happening, there's still this stability that's there. Like there's still this like solid stability that's there. And it could be because someone here is being very generous financially to the other person. We're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Four of Wands. So I feel like in the near future, there's definitely something here about a relationship. Okay, there's something here about a relationship, a power struggle within a relationship, a power struggle within your home. Someone here starts to become extremely logical in the near future and cold. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. I'm going to clarify and we're going to get more information on that for you in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, you have the Tower here in reverse. Some sort of, destructive experience or energy that, you went through. It's done, it's over, like you're getting over a Tower moment, you're rebuilding your life now again. Something here that wasn't really stable is now coming back into a place of stability. So we're gonna see how this ties into your reading as we go on, okay? So let's get into your reading, let's do some clarification. Let's clarify the Fool. Okay, so the Fool is clarified by the Empress, you have the World, and you have the Ace of Swords. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the fact that a lot of you right now, you want to make sense of why something here came to an end. You want to make sense of what this means, what this ending means, what this cycle means that's closing out for you. And, even though you want this information and you want that, it may be hard at this time to get that. Something over between now and mid-April is going to come to your attention because the Ace of Swords is here. You don't have to look for why this ended or why this is coming to an end. It's just going to happen the way it needs to. And all the signs and synchronicities that you need to really connect with why something is happening the way it is going to come to your attention. How do you find this information out? Well, the information is found out by being in the Empress energy. So the Empress is all about, the Empress is very passive. She can be very feminine and passive and understanding and nurturing and caring. So this new cycle that's coming in for you, it's asking you to be in that energy. And the more you're in this energy of really recognizing how you can nurture yourself, how you can nurture the situation, the more it's going to become clear as to why this ending happened. Because something here ended abruptly and you're like, why did this happen to me? Why is this happening? Why is this? And it's like, you need to have a new beginning, but it's like, how am I supposed to have a new beginning when I'm not clear on why this ended in the first place? Right? So it's very important at this time that you're nurturing, that you're in this place of, and I always, whenever the Empress shows up, I always get this energy of, when a woman gives birth, right? She has to go through all these phases. There's the the labor and then the dilation and all of these things, right? So, you don't go into labor saying to yourself, why am I going through this pain? Well, it's just something that you have to go through, right? So that's going to be your biggest challenge moving into April, because something has closed out, something has ended, something very dear to you has ended. It's asking you to be nurturing towards yourself so that this new beginning that you embark on is a lot easier for you, okay? And that's going to be a big challenge for you, all right? Or that's part of your challenge for the month of April, moving into April. So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 9 of Cups in the recent past. You have the Hermit, you have the 4 of Swords, and you have the Magician. So I feel like in the recent past, there was definitely this very strong energy of you manifesting or creating something for yourself. A lot of you spent a lot of time resting in the past, like really just going within and thinking about your life and resting and healing. And I feel like this brought a lot of satisfaction to you in the past. Tell me more about the 4 of Pentacles in the recent past for Scorpio. So the 4 of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Hierophant and you have the King of Wands. So in the recent past, there was this very strong, marriage commitment that you had. It brought you a lot of happiness. It brought you a lot of, abundance. It brought you a lot of passion, a lot of ambition here in the past. And, for some of you, if this was a relationship that ended in the past, it really affected you on a very deep level, on a very, very deep level. And that's why a lot of you started to go within. But another thing I just want to mention, when things end or when things don't work out, or, when you have something that's really great and then you lose it, that should be a period of inspiration for you. And I know that's easier said than done, but this is what this is about. There's something here that affected you so deeply on a deep level that it kind of got you into this place of recognizing and realizing the power that you have within yourself to manifest and create the things that you want. So this period of time in the past, Scorpio, where you were just spending a lot of time on your own and going within, it kind of allowed you to touch base with yourself again, especially if you're someone who's constantly, dealing with people and dealing with situations in the past, okay? So that's what I see happened in the past. Now, in the present moment, you are still going through this ending, this transformation, this ending, this change. Tell me what the important message is here about the Death card for Scorpio. Page of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. There's a lot of sadness in the present moment in regards to a situation that, again, you're trying to make sense of. If this was a relationship that ended, some of you may be putting yourself down in terms of like, should I have given more to this? Should I, is there something that I could have done? Others of you may be thinking that in the present moment, because you overgave to a situation, that could be the reason why it came to an end. There's a very strong energy here of like wanting to apologize for something, wanting something to be better, wanting to try to make sense of it. There's a lot of generosity in the present moment. I don't know if this is you or someone that you're dealing with, but there's a lot of this like giving. Tell me more about the 6 of Pentacles in the present moment for Scorpio. You have the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. The reason why someone's super generous in the present moment is because they don't want to lose the other person. Okay, I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to put that out there. Some of you are involved in a relationship where it's not balanced. The other person's over-giving to the other. And this is happening in hopes of being able to secure this person. Can I secure you so you don't leave me? I'm afraid of you leaving me. I'm afraid of this ending. Is this really ending? I don't think it's going to end. Well, maybe if I do this and I do that, you're going to stay. Okay. And that's what's bringing forth some sort of stability. So if this situation hasn't ended, but it feels like it's ending, somebody here is doing everything that they can by being generous to the other person in order to maintain the stability of this relationship. Tell me more about the Emperor in the present moment for Scorpio. You have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Cups. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting for you, there is this fight right now in the present moment, like this power struggle. It's like, I want this. I'm going for it. This is what I want. And it has a lot to do with your happiness. And I think that's why a lot of you in the recent past really started to go within, because there was this fear here that, you know, what if I can't hold on to this happiness that I have? What if I can't continue, you know, being in love with this person? Or, you know, so now that, you know, a lot of you right now in the present moment don't want this feeling to go. A lot of you are trying to overcompensate. Okay. You know, either you're doing this or someone around you is doing this. Someone here is trying to overcompensate for a loss. Because something's already done, but somebody's doing something to try to keep it there. Okay. And what that does, I'm just going to say it. What that does, Scorpio, is it stops you from experiencing new things. It stops you from experiencing, you know, new beginnings. Okay. And I think that's, again, a part of your challenge, right? Because the Fool is about new beginnings. It's about taking that risk. A lot of you don't like change. A lot of you don't want change. You're a fixed sign. Fixed signs don't like change. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. You're one of them, okay? That's what I see happening in the present moment. Now, in the near future, there's a power struggle, okay? There's a power struggle within your home or within a relationship that you're involved in, and it kind of forces you in a way to become more logical. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. Why is it here in the near future? What does Scorpio need to know? You have the King of Swords, the Strength, and you have the Nine of Swords. So in the near future, there's a lot of anxiety and fear. This anxiety and fear is very much connected to the fact that something is outside of your control. The power struggle has a lot to do with a difference of opinions. Maybe you have a difference of opinion or this person has a difference of opinion. But either way, this anxiety and fear has a lot to do with something related to a relationship or a home situation. Tell me more about the Four of Wands in the near future for Scorpio. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon. Deep down inside, Scorpio, you want your space in the near future. That's what it looks like. You're very much focused on your independence. You're very much focused on what's going to make you happy. You're very much focused on being able to take care of yourself. In the near future, I see you reevaluating your life, reevaluating your investments, your time, your energy, where you're putting things. If you still want to live somewhere, if you still want to be in a relationship. And this is not something that you're sharing with people. This is something that's going on internally inside of you. And because people start to sense that you're acting weird or you're different, this may lead to a power struggle because now your energy is shifting, right? With Scorpio and Pisces, it's trining your sun, moon, and rising, which means over the next 3 years, even though this reading is just for April, I'm just giving you a little extra here with the astrology. Your environment and your energy are going to change because Pisces, Scorpio, Saturn is in Pisces, which is trining your sun, moon, and rising, which is leading you to recognize I need to be more structured. I need to be more prepared. I need to figure out, you know, what I want to do. And it creates some sort of anxiety in the other person or the people that you're around because they're not used to this from you. They're not used to that type of energy from you. Okay. So someone here is in the Queen of Swords energy. They come across a little bit cold. They come across a little bit more logical because they're rebuilding their life. And I feel like this is you, Scorpio. You're rebuilding your life again. Tower moment. Tower has already happened. So now you're like, okay, what do I have to do here? I have to put this here. I have to do this. I have to do that. So you're rebuilding something. And there's a lot of pressure here. And if somebody in the near future isn't facilitating that or helping you, then you may decide, hey, what's the point of me being here? Why should I be in this relationship? Or why should I be connected to this person if they're not helping me rebuild the life that I want for myself? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords in the near future for Scorpio. Emperor, Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. You want that stability in the near future. A lot of you, again, I feel like this is you, or it could be your person, take it as it resonates. In the near future, somebody steps on some toes here in the near future because they're so focused on their stability and their success. And wisdom trumps emotion here in the near future. So even though you may be somebody who's very much connected to your emotions and you're somebody who, expresses that, you may not be in that energy, or this person may not be in that energy, because there's a survival mode energy here. It's like someone here is in survival mode and they don't care who they hurt because they want to get what they need for themselves. Okay. And again, this could be you or your person, but I feel like this energy stems from the fact that somebody here is needing to rebuild their life and they are in a way on their own. Okay. And this could be you. So let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Devil. So your biggest piece of advice here is to really ask yourself, what does this new beginning mean to you? What is this new opportunity? Because there's an opportunity that's presenting itself in the present moment. What does this truly mean to you? Well, for many of you, this has a lot to do with what this new beginning means to you. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you're going to invest your time, your energy in? There's an opportunity here. But just remember, when you're embarking on this new beginning, do not get overwhelmed by your emotions. Do not get overwhelmed by being or falling victim to substances or to things that are going to help you cope, because a lot of you, again, like I said to you throughout the reading, you don't like change. You're a fixed sign. You prefer things that are familiar. You prefer things that you're used to. And because this new beginning is one that you're not familiar with, it may lead you into this place of feeling overwhelmed, which is the Devil. And if you look at this card, you see how messy the table is. This person doesn't care because it's like, they're going through something. So your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize how important your passion is. How passionate are you about something? How much do you love something? How much does something mean to you? And that's going to determine how beautiful this new beginning is going to be, because this new beginning can only happen if it's something that you truly want. So make sure that whatever this new opportunity is, it's one that you jive with, that you enjoy, that you love, to help offset this Devil energy. Because again, it's fearful, right? Starting something new. It's like, doing something new. There's a lot of things that you have to consider. It's like going into a new environment, right? You don't know who's going to attack you. You don't know what's going to happen. So it's really important that you're recognizing what is bothering you and what's stopping you from having this new beginning, instead of allowing it to consume you. Don't allow this situation to consume you. Recognize that you have the power and ability to have this new beginning exactly the way that you want to. And you don't have to be afraid, because something here needed to end in order to give you that opportunity to start anew, okay? So Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.